Hey, how you doing? So I want to briefly discuss a couple things that you have to watch out for when you use hydrogen peroxide in your ears, to help get rid of earwax. It can be very effective, but you got to be careful. And these are two things that have actually happened to me. So when I first used hydrogen peroxide, it said, to put something like 5 drops or a little more in your ear, and then, keep it there, for something like, 10 minutes. So, I lied down in my bed, my ear up, and I had just come home from swimming, and I was really tired. So I fell asleep before the 10 minutes was up. And I don't remember exactly, but I think I fell asleep for maybe 45 minutes or an hour. And that can be really terrible with hydrogen peroxide. Uh, you know, when I woke up, my ears hurt a lot. I don't remember exactly, but I think they may have hurt, like for weeks. And if you keep hydrogen peroxide in your ears for too long, it can cause permanent damage. I can't say whether it did that or not, but if that happened to me, it means it can happen to other people. So that's one thing. The other thing is the last time a couple of days ago when I used hydrogen peroxide to clean the wax out of my ears. What I do is, you put it in your ears, for like 10, 15 minutes, and then you use a syringe with water and you spray the water into it. And, a lot of these YouTubers recommending spraying the water, warm water into your ear, like 10 or 15 times. Now, prior to this, a few days before, I had taken some antibiotic drugs in one ear for swimmer's ear. So some of you are probably familiar with that. It's very painful, but if you get the antibiotic, you drop a couple drops in your ear, whatever, a few times a day. It goes away pretty quickly. It works pretty well. It's just a pain in the neck because, the medical profession has it set up, so you got to pay them a whole bunch of money to get a hold of that. And in reality, that shouldn't be. But anyway, so when you spray the water in your ear, it can irritate your ear if you spray it too much. Particularly, I had swimmer's ear, and what that can cause, it could, your ears are important in terms of your balance on the cochlea, if I remember from my high school days. So I guess it, maybe gets irritated or whatever, and you may have periods over the next day or so, like where you feel dizzy. If you do, my suggestion is don't worry about it. Within a couple of days, it'll settle down and you should be fine. If you still have problems a few days later, you could see ENT or some type of doctor. But anyway, those are two things that I think you kind of got to watch out for, or at least be aware of. Using hydrogen peroxide to help get rid of the wax with spraying water is a really good thing to do. It works great. But, again, just make sure you know what you're doing. Because I think most of us who are using it, we're not doctors and we don't know, we're not experts. So just do what you're doing by listening to this YouTube and listen to other ones and, make sure you're educated. Okay, good luck. And hope your ears stay wax-free.